So according to J.J. Thomson, what is the atomic structure actually that we will see here. Now here, according to Dalton, whole atom is positively charged, okay, and he has not given any idea about the negative part of the atom. But according to Thomson, he has did study, and one of his model, plum pudding model, he has done experiment on that. Now let us consider here what is that plum pudding model. Here J.J. Thomson demonstrated experiment and showed Thomson's plum pudding model. For example, if we consider watermelon. So here let us consider here watermelon. Now here in watermelon, according to Thomson, when watermelon is cutted into two parts, then here whatever that total red part is there, that part should be positively charged. And whatever seeds of watermelon that are seen here, that means negative particles are embedded into this positive part. म्हणजे थॉम्सन नुसार जर आपण वॉटरमेलनचे दोन पार्ट केले तर हा जो वॉटरमेलनचा टोटल रेड पार्ट आहे तर तो काय आहे, तो म्हणजे काय झाला, टोटल पॉझिटिव्ह पार्ट झाला, म्हणजे तो पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज आहे आणि दॅट पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज इज डिस्ट्रीब्युटेड ऑल ओव्हर इन watermelon, and the seeds of watermelon that are seen to be embedded into the red part. That means that seeds of watermelon are said to be electrons. That means according to J.J. Thomson, electrons are embedded into the positive part inside the atom. That means according to Thomson, inside the atom positive charge as well as negative charge is present. And also further, Thomson, he has proved that total positive charge is balanced by total negative charge. Total positive charge is balanced by total negative charge inside the atom, and so atoms are electrically neutral. Atoms are electrically neutral according to Thomson. So this is the plum pudding model of J.J. Thomson experiment. Now what are the postulates that is given by Thomson that we will see here? Common substances are electrically neutral. Common substances are electrically neutral. For example, common substances as well as common molecules are electrically neutral. For example, if we consider example of NH3, here when ammonia formation takes place, then there is no any charge present on the ammonia. That means here according to J.J. Thomson, when atoms combine together, whole molecule is formed that is also electrically neutral, because here when combination of atom takes place, the electrical negative charge and positive charge they are get balanced, and hence neutralization takes place, and hence molecules formed are electrically neutral. Okay, so here second case what is given by J.J. Thomson, the molecules of substances and atoms combine chemically to form molecules, and so they are also electrically neutral. So this is explained by Thomson. According to Thomson, what idea we have got? According to Thomson, that positive charge is distributed all over inside the atom, and in that positive charge electrons are embedded, and also atom is electrically neutral because positive charge of an atom that is get balanced by negative charge of electron. Okay, that negative charge is further called as electron, that is also called by J.J. Thomson. That means here whatever negative part is there, that is called as electron according to J.J. Thomson, because electrons are discovered by Thomson. Okay, this is Thomson's atomic model. Now here what happens when Rutherford scientist, he has thought about the idea of Dalton as well as Thomson. He has think that if atom, inside the atom, if positive charge is there, then what is actual structure? That means here, if positive charge is neutralized by the negative part, then inside the atom other particles may also be present, and so he has done one of the experiment, that is alpha scattering experiment. Okay, let us consider here Rutherford's atomic model. Third model we will consider here Rutherford's atomic model. We will see here Rutherford's. This experiment is very important, shown by Rutherford's atomic model. Further modification is given by Rutherford in Thomson's atomic model. He has proved that Thomson's atomic model is not correct by considering alpha scattering experiment. He has considered which experiment? Alpha scattering experiment. Okay, now here he has considered alpha scattering experiment. We will consider here what is that alpha scattering experiment. He has considered one of the thick brick or thick container in which source of alpha particle is taken. And he has taken one of the gold plate, that is thin gold plate, and that is covered by one of the sheet, that is zinc sulfide sheet. Now one thing is very important, why Rutherford has considered alpha particles. Why Rutherford has considered alpha particles? Why he has not considered beta particles? Why he has not considered gamma particles? Why? Because here alpha particles are highly energetic particles. Alpha particles are high energetic particles. Also, alpha particles are positively charged particles. Why? Rutherford has considered alpha particle source because alpha particles are highly energetic particles. Also, why Rutherford considered thin gold sheet only? Why he has not considered other metallic sheets? Because gold sheets are showing deflection of alpha particles. That means they detect the deflection and reflection of alpha particles. Also, that can be seen rebounds of the alpha particles with the help of gold foil. And also here zinc sulfide screen, that is having fluorescent character, and so when alpha particles are bombarded on the zinc sulfide screen, that is also that also give the detection of deflection of alpha particles on the screen. Okay, so here he has considered, according to Rutherford, he has considered source of alpha particles in a thin box. Then here gold foil is placed at some distance from the source of alpha particles, and that gold thin is covered by zinc sulfide screen. Now here what happens, one of the small hole is there to this box through which that alpha particles are passing. So he has decided that alpha particles will pass straight forward and that will pass the thin gold foil. म्हणजे रुदरफोर्डने काय कन्सिडर केलं होतं की जे अल्फा पार्टिकल्स आहे ते त्या सोर्स जो आहे त्याच्यामधनं सरळ स्ट्रेट लाईनने पास होतील आणि थिन गोल्ड फॉइलला ते काय करतील म्हणजे त्या थिन गोल्ड फॉइलला क्रॉस करून ते पास होतील, कारण ते पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज पार्टिकल असल्यामुळे हायली एनर्जेटिक पार्टिकल्स असल्यामुळे ते स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड फक्त जातील. हे रुदरफोर्डचं इमॅजिनेशन होतं. बट हियर ॲक्च्युअली द ऑब्झर्वेशन्स आर गॉट डिफरंट. What observations he has got different? Alpha particles are passing straight forward also, that are passing through the gold foil. But some alpha particles are deflected by small angle. Some alpha particles are deflected by small angle, and also he has seen that some alpha particles are rebounced. That means they are again came back. So by this he has got one of the idea that inside the atom along with positive charge some subatomic particles are also present, because here he has considered that when alpha particles are rebounced, that means here that alpha particles are get reflected due to the that are get repelled due to the same charge present inside the atom. म्हणजे रुदरफोर्डने काय विचार केला की जर अल्फा पार्टिकल त्या गोल्ड फॉइलला टच होऊन जर पुन्हा मागे येत असतील तर याचा अर्थ काय, ते रिपेल झाले. ते रिपेल कशामुळे होतील तर त्या गोल्ड फॉइलमध्ये पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज प्रेझेंट असला पाहिजे. त्या पॉझिटिव्ह चार्जवरती अल्फा पार्टिकल बंबार्ड झाल्यानंतर तो पुन्हा माघारी आला असेल. म्हणजेच त्या ज्या ॲटमच्या थ्रू जे काही पार्टिकल्स अल्फा पार्टिकल्स पास होतात ते स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड जातात. म्हणजे त्यांना पॉझिटिव्ह चार्जचा अडथळा तिथे आलेला नाही, कारण जास्त प्रमाणात स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड अल्फा पार्टिकल्स पास झाले. काही अल्फा पार्टिकल्स फक्त काय झाले, डिफ्लेक्ट झाले आणि स्मॉल अँगलनी ते डिफ्लेक्ट झाले. म्हणजे ज्यांना थोडा अडथळा आला, कारण जे काही त्या ॲटमच्या सेंटरमध्ये जे काही पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज प्रेझेंट असणार आहे त्याच्या एजला टच होऊन जे अल्फा पार्टिकल्स पास झाले ते अल्फा पार्टिकल्स फक्त डिफ्लेक्ट झाले. परंतु जे अल्फा पार्टिकल्स एजला टच न होता पास झाले ते स्ट्रेट गेले. So here whatever alpha particles are passed in a straightwise manner that are large in number. The particles which are deflected, they are small in number. And why they are deflected? He has thought that here alpha particles are touching to the edge of positive center and hence they are deflected. But here some alpha particles are rebounced. Rebounds means they are touched to the center and came back. That means here as the alpha particles are rebouncing together, rebouncing back, that means here what happens that alpha particles are directly hitted to the positive center and so they are rebounced back. ओके, तर याच्यासाठी आपण एक साधा एक्सपेरिमेंट आहे तर तो आपण इथं बघूया की जो अल्फा स्कॅटरिंग एक्सपेरिमेंट जो आहे रुदरफोर्डचा तर त्याच्याशी तो आपल्याला कम्पेअर करता येईल. तर त्याच्यासाठी आपण सपोज आपण कॉटन घेतला, कॉटन म्हणजे कापूस, त्या कापूस घेतला. आता कापूस खूप कसं आहे तुम्हाला माहिती, त्याच्यापासून आपण रेज सहज पास करू शकतो. सो हियर वी हॅव कन्सिडर कॉटन अँड इनसाइड द कॉटन वन ऑफ द सेंटर इज कन्सिडर्ड, दॅट इज टफ सेंटर, व्हेरी टफ सेंटर that cannot be broken easily. So here if bullet is passed and that is going straight forward, if bullets are passed, आपण काय केले, कॉटन घेतला, कॉटनच्या सेंटरला एक असा टफ बॉल काय केला, सिच्युएट केला आणि आपण बुलेट पास केल्या तर बुलेट पास होतील कारण त्या ह्या सेंटरला टच होणार नाही. सो मेनी बुलेट्स आर पास्ड. ओके, आणि जर आपण काय केलं, एक बुलेट अशा पद्धतीने पास केली तर ती काय झाली, या एज जी आहे या सेंटरला जो टफ पार्टिकल आहे त्याच्या एजला ती टच झाली आणि म्हणून ती बुलेट काय झाली, डिफ्लेक्ट झाली. Okay, here also one of the bullet that is touching here at the edge of the top center inside the structure, so that is also get deflected. Then here what happens, if bullet is hitted straight forward, if bullet is hitting straight forward to this center, then here as center is very tough, so here this bullet is get rebounced. So here this experiment is similar with the alpha scattering experiment. That means here whatever empty space is available, through that bullet is going straight forward. When that bullet is hitting that center, then that is get deflected. When bullet is hitting at the edge of the center, then that is deflected. When bullet is hitted straight forward to the center, then that is rebounds. That means here that bullet is having same charge with the center, and so according to Rutherford we have got so many ideas about the structure of atom. What ideas that Rutherford has given, that we will see here. That means you have understood this experiment, I think so. What is alpha scattering experiment? तुम्हाला जर समजलेला नसेल तर पुन्हा एकदा मी मराठीतनं सांगते कारण हे मॉडेल समजणं खूप महत्त्वाचं आहे. रुदरफोर्डने काय केलेलं आहे, इथे अल्फा पार्टिकलचा सोर्स घेतला, त्या अल्फा पार्टिकलचा सोर्स जो आहे त्याला फक्त एक स्लिट म्हणजे एक छोटंसं होल तयार केलं आणि त्याच्यातनं अल्फा पार्टिकल्स पास होतील या पद्धतीने सोय केली आणि ते अल्फा पार्टिकल्स गोल्ड फॉईल जे आहे त्या गोल्ड फॉईलवरती ते बंबार्ड होतील या पद्धतीने एक्सपेरिमेंटची सिच्युएशन केली आणि गोल्ड फॉईलला काय कव्हर केलंय, झिंक सल्फाईडची स्क्रीन जी आहे तर ती काय केली इथे लावलेली आहे बघा. सो यार त्याच्या म्हणण्यानुसार त्याचं म्हणणं असं होतं की अल्फा पार्टिकल्स त्या स्लिटमधून म्हणजे होलमधून बाहेर पडतील आणि थिन गोल्ड फाईलला ते कव्हर करून स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड झिंक स्क्रीनवरती ते बंबार्ड होतील. परंतु त्याच्या म्हणण्यानुसार जास्तीत जास्त पार्टिकल्स हे थिन गोल्ड फॉईलमधनं पास झाले अल्फा पार्टिकल्स, परंतु काही अल्फा पार्टिकल्स हे स्मॉल अँगलने डिफ्लेक्ट झाले आणि काही अल्फा पार्टिकल्स थिन गोल्ड फॉईलला टच होऊन पुन्हा माघारी आले आणि हे दोन ऑब्झर्वेशन त्याला एक्स्ट्रा मिळाले. द अल्फा पार्टिकल्स विच आर डिफ्लेक्टिंग थ्रू स्मॉल अँगल, that is the different observation than the imagination of the Rutherford, and some alpha particles are rebounced back, that is also the different observation that whatever imagined by the Rutherford. And so he has given the idea about his model. What he has given that we will see here. He has given idea that the large number of alpha particles that went straight forward. Some alpha particles are deflected through small angle. Some alpha particles are rebound. So here what he has given idea, most of the space inside an atom is empty. Most of the space inside an atom is empty. Why empty? Because large number of alpha particles are passed straight forward. Why this happens? Because there should be empty space available to pass that alpha particles through that thin gold foil. So much place inside the atom is empty, and all whatever that positive charge is present inside the atom, that should be concentrated at the central position only. That means all mass is concentrated at the central position. That means your positive charge nucleus should be present. Positive charge nucleus should be present, but that is all concentrated, all mass is concentrated inside the atom only, and electrons which are negatively charged particles, they are revolving round the nucleus of atom which is positively charged. Rutherford नुसार जर खूप सारे अल्फा पार्टिकल्स स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड पास होत असतील तर त्यानुसार त्याने काय कन्क्लुजन दिलं की जे ॲटमचं मास आहे ते न्यूक्लियसमध्येच काय झालेलं असलं पाहिजे, कॉन्सन्ट्रेट झालेलं असलं पाहिजे, आणि जे निगेटिव्ह चार्ज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहेत की ज्याला पार्टिकल्स आहे जे 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 थॉम्सनने त्याला इलेक्ट्रॉन म्हटलं, ते इलेक्ट्रॉन हे न्यूक्लियस भोवती फिरत्या पोझिशनमध्ये प्रेझेंट असतील. And here what happens, whatever space is there between nucleus of atom and electrons revolving round the atom, that space is totally empty. This space is totally empty. Okay, this space is totally empty. Positive charge is concentrated inside the atom, negatively charged particles are revolving round the nucleus of an atom, and here space between nucleus and electron, that is totally empty. And also Rutherford has also shown that here positive charge is get neutralized by negatively charged particles, and hence atom is electrically neutral. Atom is electrically neutral. Okay, so in this way we have seen Rutherford's atomic model. Okay.